بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. So ayah number 2, Surah At-Talaq. In the first ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, when you divorce the woman, if you have to, otherwise it is called abghadul mubahat. The most hateful thing in the eyes of Allah amongst the permissible things. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala really He doesn't like the talaq. But sometimes there is no other way other than divorcing. So if you do it, then do it the right way, that the trauma and the bad effects will not be so bad. Do it in a nice way. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, give the talaq li'iddatihinna at the gateway, at the beginning of their iddah period, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, prescribe, so that they don't have to wait long. Then let them stay in the houses for the iddah period. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, فَإِذَا بَلَغْنَا أَجَلَهُنَّ. فَإِذَا, so when balagna, they reach, yani the divorced woman, when they reach ajalahunna, their term, which means their iddah, when the iddah is about to finish. Like suppose there is 1 week remaining in her iddah, or 2 weeks, and the end, but the iddah is not finished yet, okay? فَإِذَا بَلَغْنَا, when they reach their term, and they are about to reach, okay? Almost, you see here, almost reach their term. There is a point there. Why almost reach? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَأَمْسِكُوهُنَّ, retain them, keep them as your wives. If the iddah is finished, then they cannot do that. So this ruju' are going back to the woman and making her as your wife is what? This can be done only in iddah. Okay? So, like a person, he has to divorce his wife. So he will give 1 talaq to her. 1 talaq to her in a tuhur that he has not met her. He will give 1 talaq to her in a tuhur in which he has not met her. Then that tuhur will finish. Then the first hayd will start. Then tuhur. Then the second hayd will start. Then tuhur. Then the third hayd will start. Okay? When the third hayd finish, so this lady is free. She is not his wife anymore. The whole iddah finished. Then she can marry another man. No problem. Now, if during this iddah, he do ruju means going back. How will you go back? Like, for example, you tell her verbally that you are my wife and I regret giving you talaq. Or any other thing, like, for example, he shake hand with her and he say we are friends. Or he put his hand on her shoulder. Any indication, physical also and verbal also, which indicate that this man is interested in this wife again, will be considered as what? Ruju. So, when you make ruju to her, so this lady is your wife in the iddah. And you don't have to do tajdeed of nikah. You don't need another nikah. You have given her 1 talaq, and in the iddah, you went back to her. You did ruju, so she's your wife. And you don't need nikah. The only problem is that for the rest of your life, you have only 2 talaq in your hand. Okay? And 1 talaq you already used. This is the sunnah way. This is the best way to divorce the wife. Okay? So, then, if a person, he give 1 talaq in 1 tuhur, and her iddah start, and then in another tuhur, he give another talaq. He give what? Another talaq, the same effect. Before the completion of the iddah, he can go to her without the renewal of nikah. Okay? But if he go all the way to 3, then finish. Talaq bain, then finish. Mughallaz. This is one thing. And talaq is of two kinds by wording. One is called talaq sarih, the other is called talaq kinai. Talaq sarih is that, for example, the person says, Talaqtuki, I divorced you. This is sarih, plain talaq. But if a person, he use kinaya means like some indication, some worldly indication. Like, for example, he say he's angry and he say, leave the house, or find another husband, or he say like this is called kinai. So this wife become bain, divorce. There is no ruju finish. So with talaq sarih, he can do ruju, but with talaq bain, he cannot. And talaq bain is which one? Talaq kinai. What is talaq kinai? Talaq kinai is that rather than the straight words of talaq, he used something else. Okay? Okay, make arrangement for yourself with the intention of talaq. Okay, get out of the house, leave the house, find another man. Okay, all these things. So this will be talaq kinai. Another form of talaq kinai, which is talaq sarih, that he add another word with the sarih. Like, for example, say you are talaq with a big talaq, with a dirty talaq, with a strong talaq, with a talaq equal to a mountain. So these things, when he add with it, that also become what? Ba'in. Okay? So talaq raj'i is what? Sarih. Simple straight talaq is talaq raj'i. When he do it with the kinai, or he adds something with the sarih, that become what? Talaq ba'in. Ba'in means the wife will finish the iddah and she's not his wife. Okay? The only, okay, let's go ahead, the thing will come. So now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, فَإِذَا بَلَغْنَا أَجَلَهُنَّ, when they are approaching their term, okay, and you have given, suppose one talaq or two, one talaq and two talaq has the same hukum as far as the ruju. The only difference is in one talaq he has two talaq remaining for the rest of his life, and in two talaq he has one talaq remaining. This is the only difference. Otherwise, the effect of one talaq and two talaq is what? The same, that he can do ruju. So فَإِذَا بَلَغْنَا أَجَلَهُنَّ, when they approach their term, فَأَمْسِكُوهُنَّ, keep them, retain them as your wives, which means do ruju. بِمَعْرُوفٍ, in a nice way. Okay? Allah will say in a nice way, in a nice way. Don't make a scene. Okay? With fairness, here say. Okay? Ma'ruf, well-known, respectable way. Or fariquhunna, or part with them, separate them, bima'ruf, but in a nice way. Bima'rufin. Okay? Which mean, fariquhunna ma'ruf mean what? Let the iddah finish without ruju. So this is fariquhunna ma'ruf. Wa ashhidu dhawi adlim minkum. Okay? Wa ashhidu, and of your either decision. Okay, make gawa, make the witnesses. The way the possessor adal of just minkum, from you. What that mean? Look, for nikah, witnesses are fard. Without witnesses, there is no nikah. For talaq, you don't need the witnesses. Okay, so a person, he divorced a wife, and the wife is not even there. And he later and tell her, I have divorced you. So that's fine. He said that. So you don't need witnesses for divorce. For divorce, no witnesses needed. Now for ruju, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, وَأَشْهِدُوا ذَوَيْ عَدْلٍ مِّنْكُمْ. These two witnesses will be doing what? Of the decision that I have divorced her. And the iddah finish. And, or I did ruju for this thing, for this decision. This shahada is what? Mustahab. It is also not farz. For nikah, shahada is farz. For talaq, no shahada needed. Okay? And for this ruju, if you do the shahada, it is what? Mustahab. If you don't do it, it still happen. Okay? So this is what it is. This is just to avoid confusion, that the man say, I did ruju to you, and she say, he has not done ruju to me, and there will be some dispute in the future. So whatever decision is done, he should let the two witnesses know that I had given one talaq to my wife, but today, after Maghrib, I did ruju to her. Okay? So this is how for the future there will be no dispute. So وَأَشْهِدُوا and make ذَوَيْ عَدْلٍ مِّنْكُمْ, the two possessor of adl, just people from you. وَأَقِيمُوا and all witnesses. وَأَقِيمُوا, this hukam is to the witnesses, okay? And all witnesses. أَقِيمُوا, keep upright, keep straight. الشهادة, your testimony, your witnesses, lillah, for Allah. Which means don't do any corruption, any bad thing, and you should keep upright the shahadat for the sake of Allah. Okay?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فإذا, so when بلغنا, they are about to reach أجلهن, the term of iddah, فأمسكوهن, so retain them بمعروف, nicely, or فارقوهن, part with them بمعروف, nicely, in a nice way, وأشهدوا, and of your either decision ذوي عدل,
وَأَشْهِدُوا mean and make witnesses.
and make witness.
Of your either decision is not here.
Okay.
This is the commentary. وَأَشْهِدُوا and make witnesses.
Make witnesses.
In bracket, of your either decision. Okay?
وأشهدوا and make witnesses of your either decision.
आराम आराम से बोलो, थक जाओगे. बहुत जोर जोर से बोल रहे हो. आराम से विस्पर करो ना. शर्मा शर्मी की बात है ना, कुरान है, कोई सुन न ले, लोग नाराज हो जाएंगे. हाँ, बोलो.
وأشهدوا and make witnesses of your either decision ذوي عدل, by two possessors.
Zawain is actually zawain, but because it's become mudaf, and mudaf cannot tolerate tanween, so we remove the tanween. So zawain become what?
ذوي.
Zaway. So zaway is mudaf and adlin is
مضاف إليه.
mudafun ilayh.
So ذوي عدل, the two possessors of just, minkum, for you, وأقيموا, so all
And
witnesses,
keep upright.
keep upright الشهادة, your testimony, lillah, for Allah.
Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, look here. وَأَشْهِدُوا, this hukam is to the who? To the husbands. And وَأَقِيمُوا, this hukam is to who?
Witness.
To the witnesses. Okay. So here is nun mushaddad, here is nun. All these are a lot of, plural women. Zamir is nun mushaddad, that's why. Here again. Okay, so waw leen. And here tanween followed by waw.
إدغام
مع الغنة.
مع الغنة.
There's yai leen here, okay?
جي.
Zawai. And here is qalqala. Tanween followed by mim.
إدغام
مع الغنة. Noon sakin followed by kaf.
This is إخفاء.
إخفاء. Okay. وأقيموا الشهادة لله. كده رجال. ها.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فإذا بلغن أجلهن فأمسكوهن بمعروف أو فارقوهن بمعروف وأشهدوا ذوي عدل منكم وأقيموا الشهادة لله.
You need to increase your time of the ghunna. Your ghunna is only half. So look. فأمسكوهن بمعروف أو فارقوهن بمعروف وأشهدوا ذوي عدل منكم. غنة थोड़ा बढ़ा लो. बोलो
أو فارقوهن بمعروف وأشهدوا ذوي عدل منكم وأقيموا الشهادة لله.
وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله. अभी जाएगा